Hello everyone, my name is Frog, and on this video I just want to talk to you about this game, and I do believe that this is the origin of the Neo mechanics, and I will try my best to explain to you all the mechanics on this game. I've actually finished the story, so I was just waiting for the game to finish the story because I might unlock some new combat mechanics, but there's actually none. So as soon as you proceed at least 20% of the game, you basically get everything on what the game offers, except you unlock all the guardian spirits. In in Neo, you have guardian spirits, right? In this game, you have Mitama. Did I pronounce it wrong? I am incorrect. Oh yeah, Mitama. So, first let's talk about what makes Neo a game. What makes a Neo a Neo? For me, Neo is Neo enemies are so great, which is called the Oni or yokai, which in Japanese are the demons. And in this game, Toukiden 2, all of your enemies are also yokai or Oni. But the name are actually different. But the moveset and the design are actually pretty much the same. You can actually see here, this is the Gaki of the Neo, and this is the, I think it's only by the heads on the Neo, but this one's only elemental. And trust me, all of their moves are the same as from Neo. Also, the Sub Spider and this one, where's one? This is no, not this one. There's a frog, but it's just a mini compared to Neo, the boss of the frog as well. There's a turtle, squirrel. This is like a mini Nue, but it's kind of small one. This as soon as I see this guy on the world map or in the mission, I know this guy is a Tengo of the Neo. Even the moveset is the same, except that in Neo, the Tengo on those enemies have elemental like wind and can cast projectile. Except this one, these are just normal attacks. And there are three kinds of Oni: small, medium, and large. The medium, small like are are mostly weak. Medium are of course balanced one, but the largest one are the most strongest one. And this is the closest. No, I mean this crab. This is the same as the crab on the Naruto DLC, where the weakness is behind the shell. But on this game, the thing is you dismember the limbs, and that's the greatest thing about this game. Except in Neo, you crush the horns or the yellow stones. It's not always on the horns because some enemies are not on the horn. Some are in the stomach, on the feet, depends. But on this one, this crab, once you break the shell, it behaves differently. And this crab or lobster, I don't know, also sprays water the same as the Neo. And the large enemies are where the game shines. Each one is different, and the thing is, in this game, you can actually cripple the enemy. You can actually, the enemy can be so crippled that it doesn't attack so much because you dismember all of these limbs. But once you dismember of the limbs, the enemy can actually transform into another boss mechanics. This guy, this is the closest new way we can get, but this guy doesn't have lightning, it's more on like a wind. This is basically the Onryoki, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, in the Neo game, which is I really love. This one, I don't know. I think this is, I forgot the name of the Neo 2. The Nureone, I think, the lady that has a tentacle head. I'm sorry, I forgot. The moveset is really close to that one. Next is this guy. Oh, this way. I think this and this is the closest on Ryoku we can get. But this has also a spinning attack and same as this. This is basically the I think Gorgon. All of the signs are really awesome. And there's also one thing that I want to show it to you. This one, This is the closest Kappa we can get. His moveset is really, really close to Kappa, where he throws stones at you. Except, I mean, in Neo, he throws sometimes stone or water, and sometimes he just want to keep trolling on you. But this is actually a large boss on this game. This is my favorite one. Wait, where's the Synth Union feed? Oh, yeah, I forgot this one. This, if you're a Neo fan, you know what this one. This is the Yoki on the Neo franchise. Where this is like the steroid version of the Yoki. In this game, this guy is actually strong, and this guy can actually throw projectiles, laser beams, what I mean, and some fire elemental. So next is the in Neo, you have a guardian spirit, right? Where you fuse your weapon with guardian spirit depending on what element you want. In this game, you fuse your weapon with the Mitama, and Mitama is actually great, different, a little bit different because the Mitama here is a person. It's not a person. It's a Japanese mythological, I think. I'm sorry if that's wrong. As you can see, the first guardian spirit you can get is actually Minamoto Yoshitsune. And Minamoto Yoshitsune is an attack type. There's actually a lot of types in the guardian's spirit. On this one, there are attack, defense, speed, healing, spirit. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oct or SPC, luck, support, PLN. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think this is construction. I still need to know what this wants. So there's actually Honda here. See, there's Honda Tatsuki, and there's actually Hanzo, Amaterasu. Amaterasu is here. Susano is here. What more do I know? I think Lady Shizuka. Is Shizuka is in Neo? I forgot. Where is this? Here is Hanzo. And the thing is, each one of category is different, but they're all the same when it comes to the weapon, living weapon. When you put them on the weapon, let's say in defense, as you can see, there is taunt on the square, triangle, shield, triangle on shield, circle on the body, and of course the X is universal, where you heal your HP. Taunt is the one that you engage the enemy. Shield, you increase your defense. Shield and barrier. This is actually OP, even on the standards of Stranger of Paradise. Barrier, you are immune to everything at the duration of the barrier. Unlike in Stranger of Paradise, the 400 affinity light, the duration of your Lightbringer depletes when you take damage, but this one doesn't. So this one is really, really good if you want to go for the tank mode or for the axe, which is really helpful for me. And what are the passive stats you can get in this game is that you can actually put 3 Guardian Spirit. That is on the weapon, on the armor, and your Demon Hand. Don't worry, I'm gonna show it to you after this. And every buff, passive, you can actually choose whatever you want. Some of the passive stats actually changes the behavior of your abilities, like the taunt. It can change the behavior of that if you choose this kind of buff passive stat you use. But also a great thing about this is that when you play a Neo or any other builds game, I mean grinding game, you always wonder, does it stuck on this one? This game actually tells you that some of the abilities does not stuck, which is really good. It's a lifetime saver when you ask people on the community, does strength stuck to something blah blah blah, and this game actually tells it. So in total, you can actually get a 6 passive stat, and again, each of them are different passive stat. Like this one, I have a barrier onslaught. This one, I have a restoration. You can actually read those. They are actually well explained. Each one of them. The inactive, also I forgot, you can actually choose whatever you want. If you want to go for the attack of your weapon, go for it. If you want to go for the defense of the armor, go for it. And each of these behaves differently as you go for this. Let's go for the first page. Evasion skill, reduce damage for a limited time. As long as you achieve the condition. Same goes with the one. This actually can actually manually activate it. So about that, you can actually there's actually a rarity on this game. When you go to the blacksmith, depending on the number of the depending on the number of the weapon, that's the rare ones. And next thing I can show to you, this is the cut of the of this game. Can actually accompany you, but I think the Neo cut is way better than the than this one because that one gives you more buff. And this is actually open world as well. As you can see, this is the main world of the map, main world of the game. I haven't explored each one of them because I just finished the story. And yeah, if you don't want to go for the open world, you can actually go for the missions, just like in Neo, where you choose all of your missions. It's up to you. You can also see the kind of enemies you are going to. Next is there's actually a depths, underworld or rift, whatever you call the unlimited floors, which is the ruins in this game. You can go for the unlimited or go for the just 10 floors, but on unlimited you can still quit the game every after 5. So that's that's a really great thing. I think Team Ninja actually uh, enhance this game and make their own, which is Neo. Oh, by the way, this is not made by Team Ninja. It is actually made by Omega Force, and this is actually the open world. Let's go for the combat. Once, okay, before we start, I'm gonna share to you the key pulse. On Neo 2, Neo 2, there's a key pulse, right? In this game, it is purification. You can actually hold it on R1. I'm sorry if I'm gonna pronounce the controls on the PlayStation because that's the one that I have. Oh shit! Did I talk to this guy? Oh sorry. And once you, the R1 actually refills your stamina faster compared to just standing there. This is a sample one, see? But once you purify, this is actually way faster. And purification depends on your build. Some purification regains your health, some purification makes you stronger or your abilities. It all depends on what kind of build you're going to. And as you can see, if you go for the key pulse or purification, I can actually use my guardian spirit, which is the square, triangle, or circle, depending on whatever I want. And this is like the talisman on Neo, where you activate the buffs, but you can only use 4. I mean, only on the guardian spirit that you have. Before I fight the boss, let me showcase to you how the abilities work. I forgot there's actually a grapple in this game. You can actually grapple the enemies, and not just the enemies, you can also grapple some of the platforms. You can actually cancel the grapple. Oh wait, sorry about, there's a spider guy. So once I press the purification, I press the square, triangle, or circle, all of my magic will be activated, depending on what kind of mission you activate. So that's the this is the most powerful state I have. And of course I'm using the axe, so... Oh yeah, I am immune to damage because I have the barrier. This is the purification. Remember the key pulse on Neo? You cleanse yokai run. In this, you actually just purify the limbs or the dead yokais enemies. And the thing is, oh my god, dude. Each weapon depends differently. There's actually 11 weapons in this game. And I really like the axe in this game because you can actually buff the axe depending on how much you hit the enemies. And one great thing about this game is that when the enemy is fast mobility, you can just simply grapple on them. But don't worry, I'm gonna showcase to you on a boss. I'm gonna fight a single boss in this game. I actually need to sprint. So there are a lot of people in this game. That there are decent amount of side quests that gives you a great reward. Eh, Wait. Let me just go to the. I can just grapple here. Oh shit. Oh shit. My bad. Oh shit. No wait. You actually have a air attack, but depends on the weapon. On the axe, there's no much because axe is mostly on the ground. So let's go fight some big bosses. There's also a burst counter on this game, where if a certain enemy attacks with a red aura, you can actually counter it. So let's go. Just gonna go for the simple mission, so it will be fast. But let's go for this one. This one has a limbs. Let me just get one teammates. Gonna Also the teammates on this game is actually really good. It's really great. And if you notice, my guy is actually a garland. See? Yeah, I actually love this armor. But there's actually a lot of armor in this game, if you ask me. Let's go for the forge. Oh no, sorry. See that? There's a lot of armor in this game. There's this one, this one. Whoa, Heaven's Hammer. I think I should farm that one. Woo! Maybe someday. And I also love the design. I also love the design of my axe. It's pretty cool. So once you choose a mission, just go for the outside door so you can start it. I'm gonna showcase to you the burst counter on this game. Let's see if we can finish it so fast, because this is actually. Let me just activate all my stuff. Grapple, come near. Oh, did I just hit? There you go, I'm fully buffed. There you go, I cut the limb. Once you cut the limb of the enemies, you need to purify it so that you can gain the loot on that one. And also, some of the builds that when you purify a certain certain limbs, you gain a power up. It all depends on what kind of build you're going to. This is actually easy starting enemy, so the moveset is pretty much the basics. And there's actually a ultimate attack on this one, as long as I complete the red bar. There you go. Now I can cut one of the snip because I've actually activated. Oh my god. Come on, why won't you attack here? Let me help you with the purification thing. The more the purification, the faster the to be purified. See? There's a couple of items I can get. I wonder if he's gonna attack the. Dude, they're almost dead. Oh my god. Did he just cut the limb? Oh my god. I think this is the one. See, it has actually transformed. Now he's a big, way more big guy. Isn't he gonna use the double ones? Come on, man. Give me something. You're almost dead. There you go. Actually, my teammate does it, but he counter it. Trust me, it does. There's actually a red aura that appears, and you can actually counter it with your hand. Now, this is actually one of the greatest part is that on the demo hand, you can actually perform a. No, I don't want to because you can actually perform a cool cinematic. This that permanently cut the limbs, and cutting the limbs gives you more stuff for you to for your blacksmith. Now, this is the ultimate weapon attack. It all depends on what weapon you use, but it's only one. Now, I know I cannot provide you proof that Team Ninja and Omega Omega Force actually contribute on this one, but I do believe that Koei Tecmo actually used this game for the Team Ninja to create the Neo game because I think Neo's released 2018 and this one is 2017, which is this game is 6 years old. So that's about it. I just want to share to you this game, which I really like, and I think I'm gonna spend more on this because I haven't even touched a single weapon on this game except the axe and maybe the katana because the katana can actually perform the most famous DMC move. Where is that? Which where you once you mark the enemy with the cuts and you can shoot Iyagiri your sword and it will perform a multiple slash. See, the, and there are a lot of weapons in this game, which is total one. And the new game, I mean the new weapon compared to Toukiden Kimami is the sword and shield and the chain and whip. And sword and shield are the most complex. I mean, just look at this, dude. There's a lot of things you can see. And club is like, there you go. That's the club. That's the axe. It's the most basic one, but it's one of the most powerful. So yeah, I just want to share to you guys this game that if you want to give it a try, this is actually a good one. If you're really a fan of Monster Hunter games, I really enjoyed this one. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.